I've been extraordinarily fortunate to have a number of great teachers. I would say that over the course of I can think of at least a half a dozen teachers that made a really important difference in my life. And I think the quality for every single one of them was this great combination. It's the Vygotskian combination of a teacher providing a challenge and a meaningful aspirational goal for a student, and then getting in alongside of them and providing the kind of support through a strong relationship. So the one that stands out the most for me was in high school. I was, I think it was like a sophomore in high school at the time. I had who was a fairly new teacher at the time, a guy named John Hamilton. He was my English teacher for some period of time. He was a religion teacher for me for some period of time. But the key thing in my connection with John was that he understood that 14 and 15-year-old high school kids, we were paying attention to the stuff we needed to pay attention to get the grades we needed to get in the courses and this and that. It was British literature. It was English literature sophomore year. And what he understood was there was people behind those essays that we were writing. And he was able to connect with us as students really well. And I think, for me, that connection came along at a really important time in my life, and really validated, I think in many ways he validated who I was as a person through that connection. And we had stayed in touch. I had other courses with him over the course of my time in high school. And we also, I went to this was at a Catholic boys' school in Middletown, Connecticut, Xavier High School. And a bunch of us were interested in doing some work around leadership retreats. And John this had never been done before at the school, and John was basically all in. He let a bunch of high school kids design their own retreats and hold their own retreats, and he had a way of working alongside and supporting and validating us that was was just extraordinary. So he's a special guy, and has been a special person in my life for a long time.